I went to log on to the realm for my next video, and this is what I saw. I immediately went and called Dylan, but he had even worse news.
All my servers just died. They all broke.
Well, I guess we gotta start over. So, I named my world Your Mom. Get it? Because she's super flat. I'm way more proud of that joke than I should be. As tradition, I began heading directly east. Heading east, I soon found my first village. It's not the biggest village, but your typical starter pack village. I grabbed what I could. There really wasn't much here. Except for my first potatoes! Let's go! But now we are moving on to bigger and better things. Because pretty soon after, I found a bigger village. And this would be the village that I got my first emeralds. Better yet, this village had 3 stonemasons, so I was able to get my first 3 emeralds. 4, actually. Along with some of the other loot, this village was definitely better than the last one, but we still gotta keep moving. There is still so much more to find. One thing that I should say is in the early game, I won't stop traveling around until I find a blacksmith and a fletching table, because those things are crucial to getting in the end game of Super Flat. And preferably to have diamonds and obsidian to be able to make an enchantment table and go to the nether. Anyways, I began using my iron for tools. But now we're back on the road again. And honestly, a part of me is actually kind of relieved that we got to start over. For one, Dylan can't carry me anymore, and for 2, I kind of miss the early game Super Flat. Honestly, it's just more fun than— ooh, look, a blacksmith! Please, 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 please. Oh, come on. I guess I'm just sad that I didn't get what I want, but I guess that's the Super Flat life. You're not always going to get what you want. Unlike this almost a stack of potatoes I had. And then I accidentally hit a villager, which I should have purposely done. Okay, I'm gonna need to find a fletching table soon because my inventory is on the brink of collapsing. Like, it is so full right now, but we're just gonna zoom past it until we find— a fletching table! Let's go! I immediately made my first trade with him, and that means that this is where we are staying. But it's not all cupcakes and rainbows, because the next hour clip that I recorded is gone. Like, lost from history. It's gone. Which is kind of sad, because most of it was spent building this giant farm, which I totally wouldn't have just skipped past in 1 second. But I also built this villager breeder, and I moved all the villagers into it at nighttime. In the morning, I would put all of their professions into the villager breeder. I also gave my villagers half of my bread in hopes that they would breed. And this isn't creepy at all. Moving on, I killed an iron golem and got a full set of iron armor. But now we're back on the road again, because I need a couple of things if I want to beat the game. I need some obsidian for an enchantment table and a nether portal. Oh, and a stronghold helps too. When going on this journey, I decided to make a big decision. To go north instead of east, of course. But I guess it paid off, because I'm not kidding. We literally found a stronghold. The loot was as good as a cursed image meme that I could make with this book. Along with 4 other books, I decided to go to the porter room, where I was almost murdered by silverfish. I decided to leave the stronghold for now, and when I got down, I had one of the smartest ideas I've ever had. See, the whole reason I was on this trip was to get obsidian, and I still need to travel to get obsidian because I haven't gotten any. But maybe I don't have to. See, there's lava in the stronghold, and if we get enough buckets of lava, we'd be able to create the obsidian necessary for a nether portal and an enchantment table. But for that, we need a lot of buckets, and buckets require iron, which I just don't have right now. So we're gonna have to wait a really long time for some iron golems. I was getting bored of waiting, so I decided to continue north and find a village. And it's lucky that I did, because I had a blacksmith. And in the chest, yeah, we got super lucky. Obsidian and diamonds, the 2 things that we went on this trip for. And now, with that obsidian, we only need 2 more buckets of lava to come back home. So as soon as I got back, I began bridging up to the stronghold. Then once I got up there, I grabbed the 2 lava buckets I needed and poured water on the rest of the lava. And now there are 2 cobblestone pillars coming out of the stronghold. And now it's time to go home, which is going to take a while because I'm literally 4,000 blocks away. And as soon as I got home, I began turning all of the lava that I had gotten into obsidian in the shape of a nether portal. I was sure to be very careful because I didn't have a diamond pickaxe yet. So one mistake and I'd have to wait until I had one. Next, I was able to make an enchantment table and put all the books around it. After partially setting that up, I decided to cut down one of the villagers' houses and then sell the wood that I got from that house to the Fletcher. And then it was time to level up my toolsmith using my newly gotten emeralds. Then I would kill some iron golems and level up my toolsmith even more. I even was able to buy some diamond hoes. We ended up finishing the enchantment table and we were able to fully level up our toolsmith. I also started a diamond hoe collection. I couldn't help myself, okay? But now we're able to get a diamond pickaxe, and I'm gonna be working on an armorer next. One thing I didn't mention is how I'm leveling these guys up. Well, basically I'm killing iron golems and chopping down trees at the same time to sell iron and sticks for emeralds. Also, whenever it's ready, I will harvest my crops and sell them to the farmer for profit. And then I bought some lapis. Can you guess what I did with it? Nothing. I just kept it in my inventory for some reason. Anyways, it's time to head west and kill some iron golems. Okay, I don't honestly remember why I was heading west, but I think I was trying to find a blacksmith so that I can actually light my nether portal. But I actually found a blacksmith and it had some pretty decent loot. I mean, I don't need obsidian anymore, but it's still good to have. And I did grab the lava so I can light my nether portal. And that's exactly what I did when I got back. And I was super excited to see it finally lit. Then I was trying to make a cobblestone generator with the leftover lava, but honestly, this is kind of funny to watch. And then for the rest of the time, it was basically just chores. Chopping trees, farming, gathering iron to make emeralds to trade back to the villagers to level them up. I actually had saved up enough iron to make an anvil. I combined 2 shovels together to get an efficiency 3 shovel. Now let me let you in on a little secret here. This video was never meant to be me beating the Ender Dragon. It was actually meant for another project. But I figured, why do that other project if we haven't beaten the Ender Dragon yet? Now I'm not going to tell you what that project is, because I am going to make a video on it in the future. But maybe you can tell by the stacks upon stacks of dirt I have here. Now, for the next hour, I would just chop trees, trade sticks for emeralds, enchant, and mine a little bit of dirt for my project I was talking about. So now, the next project is to build an iron farm. Because iron farms in Super Flat are super OP. Just an early game iron farm like this can get me over 3 stacks of iron in like 30 minutes of not even AFKing if it's near your base. In the process of doing this, a wandering trader showed up, and he brought me some decently valuable stuff. But now that the industrial part's done, we should be able to go and get some villagers in here, and then the iron should be producing. Getting the villagers up there was actually pretty easy. Okay, that's a lie. Believe it or not, that actually happened multiple times. But anyways, 2 villagers that I don't care about are now up there, and we give them bread, and the farm should start producing. When I got back down, I had the second smartest idea of the video. When I'm done trading with the villagers, normally I have a lot of junk left over. Specifically, iron junk. And I could smelt that iron and trade it back to the villagers. I even built this little auto smelter for it. It did not work at all. I used it like twice. By the time that I had built this, they were already all leveled up above iron. I decided to AFK at the iron farm for a few hours, just to let the children grow and see if any iron produces. But when I got back on, I realized that my game was closed, and only 1 child grew. Great. But I continued to chop trees and trade them for huge emeralds. Then I would use those emeralds to level up my armorer. And now he'll sell me diamond leggings and boots. I can almost taste it. I was also able to level up my weaponsmith to give me a diamond axe. That is so good. And now I was able to level up my armorer to give me full diamond armor. I AFK'd at the iron farm again, and it actually started producing. Just not where I want it to. Anyways, after farming, trading potatoes for emeralds, I was able to get a diamond chest plate. And after trading a little bit more with things like sticks, I was able to get a full set of diamond armor plus an extra pair of boots for Feather Falling 4. And finally, super flat diamond armor. Let's go. I was also super excited to see my iron farm was finally producing, and with that we were able to level up my weaponsmith to master. And after a couple of trades we were able to get a sword. And I was really happy to see that every tool that I had was diamond. Except for my axe. I decided to re-enchant most of my armor, but I don't have the levels for it right now, and I'm not settled on fire protection 4, so I'm just gonna combine my boots to get feather falling 4. But now it was time for me to start getting ender pearls the old-fashioned way. The first guy was a bust, so now I'm leveling up a new one. Then a wandering trader spawned, but he didn't have that good a loot. Then probably the worst turn of events happened. Oh my, what a nightmare. I only wish it was a nightmare. Guess what time it is? Nether time! Wait, nope, not yet. I'm scared. It's actually time to level up my cleric. And honestly, it didn't take me that long to get ender pearls. And slowly but surely, I was getting enough ender pearls to go to the end. I also found my weaponsmith in my dirt tunnel. How'd you get down here? Anyways, after trading a couple of sticks, I was able to get the last ender pearls, and I can now go to the end. After I get the blaze rods. So now, I will have to brave the nether. After running around for a bit, I realized I did not bring enough food for this. But I pushed forward and braved another fortress with only 7 apples. I ran away with only like 2 blaze rods. Or should I say, I walked away because I ran out of hunger on like half hearts. This entire nether trip was just a whole mess because I ended up mining like 200 blocks in the wrong direction. Go, 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 go. We're home. And after getting some baked potatoes, a wandering trader showed up. Okay, I'm kidding. We are going to the nether. Eventually, look at that iron! We did some chores, but now it's time to actually go to the nether and get enough blaze rods. For real this time. Okay, but now we are going to the nether, but it doesn't have any sound because I stupidly threw on my mic, and this is how it sounds. Back to the nether, I have extra food, extra blocks this time, and Then I went to the nether fortress and the blaze spawner, and I made an even stupider play than turning my mic on. Then I proceeded to kill blazes until we had enough rods to beat the ender dragon. So now I'm back home and I'm crafting up the eyes to go and kill the ender dragon. I then got arrows and many other things, but now we're on the way to find the stronghold. Remember, we found it earlier in the video. I found a saddle in the nether fortress and I tamed a horse just to make the trip a little bit faster. But now we're here. It's time. Everything we've done in the video comes up to this moment. I light the portal and we hop in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. This took me 8 hours to record and like a week to edit. So it would mean so much to me if you left a like and subscribe. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.